under and overachievers in the league, and perhaps the Pelicans are an underachiever. We can talk about that another time. But Sam, I'll start with you. Give me some other underachievers, and who's at the top of your list this year?
Well, for me, Indiana. You know, I know they're only 2 games below 500, but when you look at their roster, and we talked about this before in the back, every move that Larry Bird made, everyone kind of agreed with it.
Yeah.
You know, you want to get a little bit smaller, more athletic, play at a faster tempo, spread the floor. You want to play more with flow. And they brought in the players to do it. And then the versatility of when you sign an Al Jefferson to come off your bench, now you have the versatility to throw the ball inside on the nights that your scores are not scoring and things, and the flow offense is not flowing like you would like. So they could beat you in different ways, and I really thought with what Indiana did and Larry Bird put together this team, I had them picked to be second in the Eastern Conference because, to me, Paul George is the second best player in the Eastern Conference behind LeBron James.
No, I'm with you on that. Plus, they come home off a road trip for a back-to-back.
Yeah.
They're home to Portland tonight. So, as you said, Sam, the schedule gods frown on you even when it's not going well. David, give me your underachiever.
Underachiever, I go with Dallas. I think the Mavericks, to me, I didn't expect them to be a championship contending team, but, you know, you always expect Rick Carlisle's teams to execute offensively. They're 28th in the league in offensive rating, and that's just stunning to me. I know Dirk's been out, but they've got enough guys on that team. You know, you brought in Harrison Barnes, you still have Wes Matthews, you still have Deron Williams, you still have enough guys that I thought they could execute offensively, and they really have not done a good job at all offensively. And then defensively, you know, they're kind of middle of the road, but they really have struggled. I thought they'd be better and more competitive on a nightly basis.
Yeah, no question. They're, 5 years removed from a title now.
Yeah.
There are several underachievers in the Western Conference if you look down at the bottom of the standings. So overachievers now. Let's celebrate them. And David, who do you see as really reaching higher than the bar?
I'll be honest with you. I picked the Bulls because I didn't think the Bulls were going to be very good this year. I thought all the moves they made were kind of like reaching moves. You know, Dwayne Wade 2 years too late, Rondo 2 years too late. But Wade has been terrific. He's been healthy. He's been on the floor. Jimmy Butler has been unbelievable. And they've done all this really with Mirotic not playing that well this year. And McBucket's being out for a long time with the concussion protocol, so they haven't gotten a ton of bench production, but their starters have been really, really good.
Yeah, so's that dude. That dude's been really, really solid for them for sure, as you said. So, Sammy, what about you? Who's a
Man, it's a lot of teams out there. You got OKC, you got Memphis.
Sure.
I say Memphis, OKC, those teams like that. Memphis, because all the injuries they have to deal with, it seems like they're the most injured team ever all the time. Then you look at OKC. When Kevin Durant, when the second best player in the NBA walks out of your door and you're still winning your division and you have the youngest team in the NBA behind Russell Westbrook and what he's doing, and I know what Russ is doing is amazing, but let's give those other guys credit too.
Sure.
He's not winning games by himself. Some other guys are defending, and he's raised their level of play, and he's raised their mental toughness. You want your team to either take on the personality of your coach or your best player. And if they develop Russell Westbrook mentality, man, they're going to be good for a while because he's relentless and he's never going to let up.